today's international e-conference is how to improve educators' well-being. The college, Sri Kumar Swami College, Ausa, has been running a series of world record webinars and also and international conferences. The college is affiliated to Swami Ramananda Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded. The college conducts number of innovative activities for the benefit, enrichment, and enhancement of knowledge and skills of students, participants, researchers, teachers, academicians, intellectuals. The objective of international conferences and webinars is to exchange knowledge among the intellectuals related to different topics and subjects. All these things are going on very well without any break, and it is due to the tenacity, hard efforts, and perseverance of the chief organizer, Honorable Principal Dr. M.M. Bedkar sir. Today, I welcome you, sir, as the chairperson of this international e-conference. I feel immense pleasure to welcome the Honorable Dignitary, Chief Guest, and Keynote Speaker, SREEVIDYA, yes ma'am, from Oman, who is going to enlighten us, as I noted before, on the topic how to improve educators' well-being. The participants who are joining from different parts of the country and also from different corners of the globe are eager to listen the keynote speech. So I would like to invite today's chief guest and keynote speaker, Honorable SREEVIDYA, yes ma'am, for your presentation and keynote speech. Please ma'am, welcome.
Thank you, Prakash sir. Good evening, esteemed organizer, Dr. M.M. Bedkar sir, and the International E-Conference Organization Committee members, and then all those who have joined today, my fellow attendees, one of my friend, Dr. Jayalakshmi. Hearty welcome to all of you. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the organizers for extending this invitation to me. I feel it's truly a privilege to be given the opportunity to share my thoughts and insights with such an esteemed audience. And it's a great privilege for me to be here and share my inputs in today's conference. And at the same time, I would like to appreciate the organizers for their meticulous planning and dedication in putting together this remarkable conference. Not one day, it's on a daily webinar series. It's such a great thought as well as a humongous task. Hats off to you all. From the way you have conceptualized to executing, you have demonstrated an unwavering commitment, and it has brought out a very good response from all the educators also. It is clearly evident that your hard work and dedication has brought into such an enriching and memorable event. As a participant, I have also been one of the audiences and learnt a lot from many speakers who have delivered their insightful lectures. I'm thankful for the organizers. Before I delve into the heart of my speech, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the educators who have gathered here. Each one of you bring a really unique perspective and a great wealth of knowledge. And really, I am eager to engage in meaningful conversations at the end of the session. So I would once again express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers for their gracious invitation and commendable effort in bringing us all together. I am truly excited to be part of this conference, and I would like to share my thoughts. with all your permission, I would like to share my screen. Is the screen visible? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. So, as you can see, I am SREEVIDYA. I have been a school teacher as well as an assistant professor in education back in India. And here in Oman, I am working as a teacher in an Indian school. So now I would like to begin the presentation with the famous quote by Guy Kawasaki. If you have to put someone on a pedestal who teaches, they are society's heroes. So such a wonderful thought and quote by Guy Kawasaki. And this speaks volumes about the teacher's value of the teacher, or the worth of the teacher, the role played by the teacher. So now, in today's session, we are going to discuss the educator's well-being. What is educator's well-being? Why is it important? And how schools or educational organizations can create a culture of well-being. Now, first of all, we'll talk about the educator's well-being. The educator's well-being, if we talk, it is actually, as I told you before, teachers are the heart of the educational system. Undoubtedly, we cannot deny that teachers are the heart of the educational system. They are the most important factors contributing to students' success, growth, as well as achievement. Whether it's a school teacher or college teacher, okay, professor, okay, whichever level they teach, they are the reason for the students' academic success as well as growth. So when we are saying that today's students are tomorrow's citizens, then definitely the well-being of the teacher, okay, who is taking care of the students, it matters, isn't it? So now well-being, if we take that word, it does not mean just being healthy or being contented. It is actually working towards achieving our maximum potential, at the same time maintaining our healthy relationship between the people whom we are working with, and contributing to the best of our ability to the society, because we are all societal heroes, as I mentioned before. So the well-being of teacher is certainly a matter of concern to all of us, as we all play a unique role in preparing the future citizens to the as the ideal citizens of tomorrow. So another thing is, just like how we are now, for that, teachers' mental health is very important. Why it is important? Why the teacher's mental health is important? Only if the teacher is happy, the entire system will be happy. I hope you all will agree with me. If you all are agreeing with me, just I want you to give a thumbs up. I think reactions does not work. Okay, no problem. Okay, now I would like to say mental health is important for educators because to avoid burnout, and we have to increase our productivity. Why we have to increase our productivity? Only then we can perform well. Then to create the suitable work-life balance, and also improving memory and boosting up our energy and enhancing the performance of not only us, only when we are happy, when we are actually, showing that happiness, definitely we can spread happiness towards the others also. Yes. So now I would like to say this kindness and the compassion, when we show, what will happen? It will actually create a ripple effect, isn't it? It will actually multiply to other people also. So if suppose we feel energetic and we feel good, we perform better, right? So I hope everybody will agree with me on this particular statement. So in this scenario, I would say we actually think about the well-being. Now this well-being, not only for our side, when we as teachers or when educators well-being, okay, if is considered, it will actually build the strong teacher-student relationship. Yes. So now we are happy, we will definitely have a positive interpersonal relationship also. And our effectiveness, maybe while we are teaching, okay, we can actually improve that. And at the same time, what will happen when we teach well? Definitely the learning outcome of the student definitely improves. Then what happens is the stress as well as the disruption is also reduced for us as well as the students. And then when we are mingling with our colleagues, or collaborating with the people whom we are working with, maybe it's all levels, maybe from our colleagues to all the stakeholders, parents, teachers, everybody, okay, there will be an improved relationship. And what will happen altogether, finally it will bring out the strong school community relationship. Here you can take it in all levels, we can take it, it will build a nice community relationship. And now here, once again, I just want to highlight the benefit of teacher well-being. Teacher well-being is equal to student well-being. If we are happy, student is happy. Okay. And the teacher well-being is actually, it matters for students' learning. And it will give us increased job satisfaction. If we are satisfied in job, what will happen? Naturally, our stress, burnout, everything will reduce. And our own health will improve, isn't it? So now we should think about, when do educators enjoy a sense of well-being? When we are having that well-being occurs. Now, if we deeply think about this particular concept, okay, well-being occurs when teachers actually are valued as well as respected, okay, by everybody in the society, not only our own students, our parents, the teachers, colleagues, and the higher authorities. Everybody, okay, values and respects us. Definitely our well-being, actually we can experience that. Now, for example, if the educator is appreciated by principal or parents, okay, definitely they will feel happy, isn't it? Yes. Now, if the parents come, ask teachers about, okay, what is the best way to educate my child? Okay, the way when they are asking that question itself seems to all of us that the parent has a trust in all of us. So that is the reason they are asking this question, isn't it? And then naturally, students also show their respect as well as appreciation to teachers. At all these moments, we feel that well-being automatically, we boost up that well-being. And at the same time, students also, they work hard and pay attention to studies. This work hard, when we are giving input, when we are teaching well, the same thing we are actually expecting in students, isn't it? So now the students also, if they work hard and pay attention to studies, naturally the teacher also feels happy. Okay. And in the society, the community members, the people in the society also respect teacher, and NGOs, okay, they also support teachers. Then that point, this well-being occurs. And another thing, when teachers are actually, deeply involved in their work, okay, committed to their work, and they're okay, I have to do something for my students. Okay, I have to learn this particular topic, or this particular thing for improving my children. Like that, the teachers should go in search of this professional development. Okay, and such moments, what will happen? Naturally, when we learn something new, and as teachers, we are actually every day we are learning. Okay, teachers are learners actually. All the days we are actually learning, isn't it? So now here also, this opportunities for professional development comes. And next thing is, if we are included in decision making, okay, then definitely there will be some feel good moment for us, isn't it? And then the school wide or district wide, if we are given some responsibilities, definitely every one of us really like to do something for others, isn't it? So if we are considered for something, if we are taken for okay, you have been assigned this responsibility, like that somebody says, we feel happy. Yeah, so we all think that yes, we should do something, okay, so nicely, perfectly well, like that we all have a feeling. So now the same way, we actually try to do something. So well-being also occurs when we all get some meaning or purpose in our work. And if we are, if we help our colleagues, when we try to help our colleagues, and colleagues also in turn helps us, then there also well-being happens. And another thing, we feel close to students, and students also feel this way, to be closer with us. Then at that moment we feel successful. Yes, the child trusts us, or the students trust us, so we should do something better than what we are doing every day. So like that we have a feeling, and we try to help the students more. And also when we are recognized by the school authorities or the higher ups, okay, even a small thing, it may be a small thing, but it is noticed by the people, okay, whom we are reporting to. So when they are trying to appreciate us, or there is a small praise word, that will actually motivate us. We feel so happy. Wow, sir or teacher or madam has observed this small minute thing. Oh, great. Like that we feel happy, isn't it? So sometimes what happens, some inspectors or our superiors come for observation. So when they come for observation, and when they try to give a good feedback, okay, and then at that moment also we feel happy, okay. And at the same time, the constructive feedback, okay, you have to improve on this particular area, like that. If they try to say the constructive criticism, that then the teacher is, again, she is happy, okay. And now I am coming to the personal needs of the teacher. Okay, suppose if the teacher's personal needs are met, and if the teacher has that financial security, when she is okay, I am I can take care of my family with my salary, or my job is stable, okay, like that. If there is a situation in her job, at that moment also well-being occurs. And if that organization has good leave policies, or sometimes the health insurance, and she also has work-life balance, she can concentrate on the family as well as she can contribute to the work which she has taken. So everything happens, means naturally the teacher feels very much positive, so that she will contribute to her work very nicely, isn't it? So now well-being also occurs when when they feel that place, the workplace, okay, it has a nice supportive work environment. It should be positive and supportive work environment. Definitely they feel happy. And sometimes, okay, there are some cases where there will be some genuine cases. At that time the superiors are supporting you. Maybe if it is a parent, okay, I will not say as a problem, it may be a small little issue. At that time also, if people understand you, at that moment also that well-being occurs. And in the organization where you are working, the up-to-date learning resources are available. At that time we have a we have a feeling, yes, everything is ready for me, so now it's my work to continue my work, okay. And the facilities which the teacher wants, everything is there. Then everybody who is working with the teacher, okay, that whole scenario, everyone is working towards a common goal, okay. Every organization has a vision, mission, quality, objectives, like that every organization has. So at that time, so we are all actually trying to fulfill that particular thing, isn't it? All of us are focused towards one single goal, and everybody is united. Then what happens? Then there is well-being. Again, everybody feels positive. And sometimes there is a get together where the teachers are socializing together. And now regarding workload, if I talk about, suppose the workload, if it is not overloaded, the teacher is not overloaded, then also the teacher is feeling happy, okay. And now I should say, with the three important points, if I talk, the respect gained from the people around, the next important thing is motivation, then the praise. So all these things are important, just like, okay, how a student wants the same thing, same way teacher also needs that respect, okay, needs that motivation from all the people, okay, from all the whole stakeholder. Maybe it's a principal, maybe the teacher, maybe the policy maker, like that. So now the next thing I wanted to say is, this well-being occurs when educators are valued as well as respected. Now we all have a feeling, okay, now this is our external situation, how it is going to be. Now if we talk about our own well-being, how are we going to take care? So as a person, how we are going to take care of our own well-being. So now here in this place, mindfulness, okay, the meditation, maybe, so, as a teacher, as a person, okay, we all should have something other than what we are doing. Okay, so now after school hours, what we should do to just to reduce stress, okay, we should have some quiet time. So where what we should do, we have to cultivate that sense of calmness. So when it comes, only when we are quiet, okay, we are involved in some kind of meditation or relaxation exercise. And second thing I would say, there are some supportive people, okay, around us in the society. Okay, maybe our sometimes it may be our own colleagues, sometimes it will be apart from the colleagues, our own friend circle, actually share our experiences. And sometimes we may be in a different situation where we can ask for advice, and sometimes we can provide a kind of emotional support with each other. Okay, if a person has a problem, we should actually try to help the other person, right? So such a way, there should be some kind of support groups also. Next, I would like to say about, there are so many challenges. You can see in the social media also, people keep challenges, right? So like that, if we keep some wellness challenges also, we can keep for among ourselves itself. So maybe some healthy eating contest, or sometimes a meditation challenge, or sometimes step challenges like walking. Okay, I have covered 10,000 steps today. Like that, wellness challenges also we can keep. So in this way, actually, we are out of that. And at the same time, we are actually giving priority to our own health. Okay. And another important factor I would like to say is gratitude. Okay. Every day, we should actually, at the night before sleeping, we have to actually think about what went good, what went wrong. So when we are thinking about that, what happens naturally, today's day, how it went on. Okay, if we are thinking there, we ourselves can analyze where we went wrong. So we can also have a gratitude journal. So now gratitude journal, where we can actually mention that, okay, we are grateful for such and such a thing. Like that, we can list out the things which we are grateful for. So now there can be a gratitude circle also among you. So when the people around you also are positive and they try to talk positively around you, then again, okay, your mood is boosted up, and again you are feeling relaxed and relieved. And apart from that, just like how our conference is there, like this, actually we should try to attend. We should actually allot some time for attending such workshops or conferences. Okay, every day, okay, there should be some time left for either for reading or for listening from all the people, okay, who are we don't know, we will get some kind of inspiration from somebody. Okay, so definitely we should actually try to attend such sessions. Okay, just for an example, I just told our international conference. Like this, there will be many things around us. We have to find out, we have to go in search of knowledge. Now another thing also is there. So when we are talking, okay, so sometimes we feel low. At that time, there is something we can do is about the positive affirmations. So now positive affirmations means what? We have every day like motivational quotes. Okay, even in the school also, we can try to put some motivational quotes on that bulletin boards. We can tell the students or even our staff room. Okay, and sometimes we can subscribe for some daily email reminders, so that there also you will get some positive quote on that particular day, which will help you to think about that. And you will try to your mind will be keeping you will be keeping it positive. And the next important thing is actually managing stress. Okay, how to manage stress? Now when we are managing stress, we have to set boundaries. Okay, there should be a time for everything. So now maximum we should try to avoid bringing work to home. But as an educator, it will be very difficult. But at the same time, we should know we have to give some priority for the family members also. At the same time, we should try to manage our stress. and by setting boundaries actually. Okay, in this way we can actually prioritize our well-being. And our own colleagues, maybe in a group if we are there, okay, we should actually celebrate our colleagues' victory also. Sometimes somebody has accomplished something, or sometimes they have done some kind of small little action. Okay, maybe it's a kindness. They would have shown something. They would have prepared a tea for you, and they would have given you. Okay, even that small little moments we should not miss. We have to be thankful for that. So these are the things which make people, feel good. So these kind of feel good moments, we are actually recognizing our own colleagues. So this will in turn create a positive vibration among the people. And next is about the outdoor activities. So now, as I told you, the challenges, so like that we can also have some walking meetings. Okay, maybe we can plan for a nature walk, or outdoor. Okay, we can go outdoor or attend some yoga sessions. So in this way what we can do is we can actually try to recharge, as well as we can connect with nature. So now there will be people, many of us, okay, will have different kinds of talents. Okay, sometimes what happens, in the busy schedule we will actually leave everything, and we don't continue our passion. So now every day there should be a stipulated time. Maybe if you are good at art, try to do something art, or some music, okay, or even writing. Okay, some kind of writing, okay, it releases your tension. So there you are actually trying to express, your creativity also increases. We won't know, okay, every day continuously when we are trying to write, okay, and express ourselves, what will happen, that creative expression, our writing also improves. And one fine day when you look back and think, oh, on that day I was having this kind of mindset. Okay, now how I have got matured, like that we will start feeling. Okay, and that if we come to the school atmosphere, okay, the whole school, okay, positive school culture, okay, when it will happen, now that regular communication should be there between all people. Okay, and such a communication will actually help everybody. Okay, and now at this point I would also want to say that the warning signals, sometimes we ourselves know, okay, now I am getting irritated, that I can understand. So at that time, that particular sign I should understand, and accordingly I have to be careful. Okay, so now for this we all should have a kind of mindset. What is that? Thrive mindset. What is this thrive mindset? First of all, exploring how we use our time. For that we all should have something like a to-do list, okay, where we have to mention, okay, how we are using our time. Time management is very important for every one of us. Okay, whether we belong to teaching profession or any profession for that matter, time management is very important. The second is observing how we think in our head. Okay, whether our thoughts are positive or negative. That way we have to actually think about our thoughts. Okay, so this is how we think. The third one is actually trying to build some good relationship among us. Okay, there should be somebody, okay, whom we have to lean on for anything is there. We can immediately, okay, if I call this person, that person will definitely help me. Okay, that kind of relationship we have to develop. The next is actually we are all doing so much, okay, for our students. Okay, as a teacher, as an educator, we are doing. So we have to notice our positive impact. There are sometimes our own students visit us. So at that time, we feel so proud. Okay, the child who was in your class and now he has, achieved something in life. When the child comes, we feel so proud. There is no jealousy for any teacher for that matter. We feel, in fact, when the child is successful, we feel so happy. And the next is actually that kind of positive impact we have to think about. The next point I would like to say is about the connecting to our values. Okay, we all have inherent values. When we are following that, okay, properly, then there is, we will be able to overcome anything. Okay, and another final thing I should say, it is regulating our emotions. Okay, so now regulating the emotions also through all these thrive mindset we can come up. Okay, now I was talking about all these mindfulness and relaxation exercises and all these things when I was telling. Last, to conclude, I would like to say the effective strategies, okay, which enhance teacher satisfaction. Now we all should remember definitely professional development as well as the growth. Okay, and if work life balance is well established, then definitely we all have our job satisfaction also improves. Okay, and these things will reduce our stress also. Okay, our own well-being plan, if we are having, if we prioritize our goals and strategies, then definitely we all can overcome this kind of stress. And if we are thinking about all kind of positive thoughts in our life, okay, if we are thinking the positive thoughts, then we will not go for any of this kind of stress or pressure will affect us actually. So now suppose if you are one of the parent, okay, definitely next time when you go and meet a teacher, okay, some kind of positive words, okay, towards a teacher, then there, okay, you can actually try to bring in some kind of positivity towards the teacher. So the teacher will also feel happy, and she actually will try to make that, yes, this is somebody is actually valuing me, someone is actually recognizing me. Okay, that feeling itself will make the teacher, okay, yes, I have to do something. I have to come up in life, okay, and help my students. Like that, the teacher also will feel very much motivated, and she will feel positive. And we should be the ones who should, give some positivity to the teacher also. So next time when you meet any teacher, you should definitely try to say that, yes, we value your hard work. Okay, that should be your one of the word at least you have to mention. Okay, so with this I would like to conclude my session. Yes, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Betka Sahab. Good evening, SREEVIDYA madam. It was
Good
a
evening,
very
sir.
nice and a very informative presentation from your side. And the topic goes improving educators. Yes, this is very fundamental thing. But do you think in reality this is being taken care of? That's first question. Now, as a teacher, as an expert in the field, what do you suggest? How we can develop the strategies which you mentioned in your slide? Are they practical enough to make the teacher educators well-being? That's my two questions.
Sir, if you could please repeat the first question, please.
Question is that teacher well-being, is it really, in a true sense, teachers getting really improved, or their well-being is ensured? That is one question. Second question is, the strategies you mentioned, are they really practicable enough?
Sir, actually, anything is there. Thank you very much for both of the questions. Actually, there are places where actually all the stakeholders have to come in together and try to implement something which will be helpful for the teachers. Actually, so now they all should think about the well-being of teachers, because students are very important. Okay, when we are considering, same way teachers well-being is very important. That is what every policy maker or every school management person, everybody should think about that and try to do that. And now also recently, I think I read in one of the news that in one of the countries where they have implemented that, this after school hours or after work hours, there is no email, no message, okay, from the school. Like that, there is some kind of implementation has happened in one of the places in the world. Okay, maybe the time will come. Okay, there will be some kind of improvement will happen. But only one thing is, everybody should think about the well-being of teachers. That is what I feel, sir. If all of us are thinking about that, then definitely there will be changes will happen, actually.
Madam, the thing is that why I was talking in this about the point that teachers are not being really treated in different manner in India, and they have been not protected properly. And how can you expect the person who is not good enough as far as well-being? How can he deliver things? How can he deliver things for the students community? That is a big question mark, as far as because most of the educational institutions have all contractual faculties or guest faculty, and you ask them to deliver 100%, which is really becoming difficult task. So that's what my concern, madam. So how do you suggest and what is the suggestion?
Actually, the change should happen from that person only, or otherwise, okay, it will be difficult, isn't it? So this part, I feel everyone, whoever is managing the institution, they have to change. We cannot, we can just suggest changes, right? There should be some changes which should happen automatically.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, madam.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much for your question.
Good evening, Dr. Bedkar, sir, Principal, sir, Prashant, sir, and good evening, ma'am. I think at Oman also you are having evening only. So a wonderful presentation you have made, and really, you have talked about the environment, the educational environment, how it should be, and what kind of good relationship should be there between, there are number of elements are involved. You'll find the student is the center, no doubt, and then the teachers there. Then you'll find management, and then you'll find parents, and so many things. If you try to find out the chain, but there should be a kind of fine balance, and there should be a kind of fine equilibrium, harmony between all this kind of relationship. Wonderfully you are blessed, and the teacher should have his mind set up, like your positive mind set up, the concept of well-being he should have. So naturally he can percolate that well-being concept with the student also, and that reaches to the parents also then. But nowadays, what I have seen, that the scenario is changing. The teachers are also becoming more practical oriented. My 60 minutes hour is there, and then I will be going in the classroom, I will deliver my lecture. And then to what extent students will assimilate, and to what extent they will, what we can say, work out with those aspects, so implement, that is the right word, implement, that. So they are not much bothered, they are just bothered nowadays in India, at least, the marks and the percentage and all those aspects. So the real understanding, the real insight of the subject is missing somewhere. And we are here to score, good marks on a record card. That is the only thing. And the parents are also so busy, they are also earning, they are both are working together, they are going to the work. And they feel that the teacher should take care of everything. The teacher feels that parents should pay attention to the student. And students are students, right? So how exactly that relationship, we can strengthen? That is the biggest question nowadays. I belong to a medical college, and I'm a professor, and I'm dealing with a medical student. In fact, a little, more brighter students. But still, I find some difficulties. The students, their way of behavior, the teachers' way of behavior, the parents' behavior is nowadays, it is not like what we used to have 30 years or 40 years back, right? I remember my school days, it was like a second home for me. But nowadays, it is a very professionalism has come. So even, the KG teacher, talked to the parent. She called the parent. Please take your kid away because he's having nosy. You take that child away because other people may complain. I remember the past days where teachers were busy to take child in toilet also. So that is not a thing nowadays. So what you think about this? Please comment on this. Thank you.
Sir, I think there are maybe what you have pointed out, maybe in very, very less number. I feel there are teachers who are really taking care of the children very well, because my personal experience with my two children. Okay, even I was staying there in India, where the school teachers were so loving and caring, and they were taking care of the children very well. Okay, but if that teacher has told, it is actually not right on her part. What I am hearing is not right on her part. She should not have done that. Anyway, so I think the self, first teacher is a mother. Then only, after that only teacher, I should say. Everybody has that motherly instinct. So definitely, no teacher should say such things, I feel so.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm a doctor, so I'm dealing with thousands of people, and I could
Yes.
hear. And nowadays, the scenario is really, getting changed. So I'm really much concerned about this one thing, and we have to go back to those schools, where they were taking care.
Yes.
Definitely, there must be some schools and colleges where they are taking care. I will tell you my experience. As a parent teachers meet, when we call people that your student in medical field failed in 2 subject or 3 subject, so they says don't call us. Let him do whatever he want to do. This kind of scenario was not there before, and the parents are also reluctant to admit that the child will require more amount of study or something. So the scenario has really changed and
Yeah, that is
transformed.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, sir. And especially after COVID, there is a change in attitude of people. That I can accept and agree with what you are saying, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
I think you have made a point that concept of well-being, it has to be, we have to develop kind of a bond between the student and teacher, and the teacher should not be a just educator but a caretaker. What I feel, and that is how we can dissolve these problems. Thank you. Someone
Yes,
was
sir. Thank you, sir.
asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
good
you for your
evening.
question, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
ma'am.
sir. Doctor, what is his name? I just couldn't get. Anyway, yeah, no, the doctor who was talking now. Yeah, Dr. Betkar, I know you, sir. And just now, Doctor was talking about yeah, no, I know the speaker, I know the presenter. Ma'am, I was also in Oman. I was in Nizwa and Sohar Ibra region. As you said, first thing I would like to mention is like emails and all that things are not allowed after the class. Yes, see, in India, we still have that special class, extra class, and all that. And I think we are burdening the students. Sometimes, for 10th standard, public exams, and all that. Like they say, you have to come early and you have to stay late night, late in the evening or something. Even in most of the schools, as the doctor mentioned, is still that practice is there. Okay, and it is a saddening part. And still that burden, there are both things, like we are in a juxtaposition, I think, now, because some parents are not ready to agree about their children, and they think they what freedom they did not have, they want to give to their children. Okay, so in that condition, what is happening is the students are demanding more, where it is not provided. I think it is not provided means it need not be provided so much. Like, over freedom is, I think, depathing them. They are not going in a right path. What do you say on this, ma'am?
This is once again parent to parent, it will be different, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So parenting, okay, the way how they were parented by their own parents. Okay, that is why the reason which you said, the amount of freedom which they have not experienced, they want to give that same limitless freedom to their children. Okay,
Mhm.
what happens is it becomes the opposite, and it is actually harmful for the children, which they don't
Mm.
realize now. Maybe in
Mm.
future they may realize. So
Mm.
that is actually a very tough time. But this again, parents are elders, nobody can we cannot teach them like that. So there should be
But
some
yeah,
people.
you're right, ma'am. But what I'm saying is, see, only when you experience bad thing and then you learn the lesson, that it shouldn't be like that. The parents should get an awareness. When we talk
Exactly.
about the educators' well-being, we have to look at all the three: teachers, teaching faculty, student faculty, as well as the parents. So the parents also must be given an awareness, as the students also need kind of revamping in their using the strategies and all that. For the teachers have to make it. So all the three, like all of them, should sit together and have a meeting and decide on these topics, come to a conclusion, instead of arguing, and instead of debating on it. They should get some points and they should get some knowledge about it. That is what
Exactly.
my
Exactly, there
concern
should be
is.
some kind of a mutual respect first of all, then only all these
Exactly,
things will happen. Yes.
exactly, exactly,
Yes,
correct.
that
Mm.
basic inherent human quality should be there, so that there won't be any problem. Okay, the other person is telling me,
Mm.
telling only for our good.
Mm.
Okay, that
Uh,
feeling should come to the
uh,
parent. Yeah,
yeah, that awareness we have to create to the parents first. We have to make
yeah,
a psychological counseling for all of them, and then give
yes,
a kind of like what we have to, what we are thinking, like, because when I went from India, I was thinking, like, of course, they, all other countries say Indians are brilliant and all that is fine. But still, in India we have a lot of things to improve. I mean, even other countries, they have to improve, but still in India also we have to improve a lot of conditions. That is what my concern is now. When I, like, after 2000 till 2011, I was in Oman, and then I went to Saudi Arabia. So that's what
okay,
I'm seeing, the differences here and there
yeah.
when I come to India
So
and all.
yeah, when we live in different places, we will come to meet many different types of people, and we will be able to gauge the overall scenario how it is. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank
It
you.
was
Thank
good
you, ma'am.
presentation.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
My name is Nagakala, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes.
Actually, that is the good thing of that those countries. Even there is a flood and all that, we will not have interruption for internet and phones and all such thing. That is the one. That is really a great
Plus
advantage.
point. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am.
Even I
Thank
was
you so
worried
much.
actually if it is raining, so I should not, deny that opportunity. Like that, I was also thinking in the morning. So
2006, this kind of floods had come. Gonu, they remember, they
yes.
named it as Gonu and all that. Like,
Yes.
we were recalling. Yeah, okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, Dr. Betker. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll
Thank you very much, sir. I would love to
text you
join here.
in personal, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The good fish for us. Thank you. And it is because of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. True. Thank you very much, sir. Because it is not easy to conduct such a session on an everyday basis. Okay, because coordinating with people, then planning all these events, it's really a very good. It takes a lot of amount and planning required, and you people are really doing a great job. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Sir.